hey, oh, hey, oh. Wow, I honestly, Sarah, I'm so happy to see you. All right. So, I'm just gonna. Oh, hi, Connie. Hi. It's been a long time, Connie. Hi. How are you doing? So yeah, we might have Dimitri on here in a couple minutes. He's finishing up a thingy. I think he forgot to look at the time. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? You have a good lunch, Sarah. You have a good lunch. Nutrition is key. Oh, you're not doing too well, Connie. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Well, hopefully I can help brighten your day up a little bit. Ooh. That does not sound like a lot of fun. Yeah. Ooh. And it hurts 10 times worse than it really should. Wow. Okay. So, we'll. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, one time I stepped my. Yeah. Well, hey, week off work. That's, there's that. At least you don't have to have your feet. You can have your feet up. Yeah, yeah. It's just, oof. Well, hopefully it heals up soon. Because that would, oof. Because I know I'd be going a little crazy if I had constant foot pain like that, so. In fact, I have gone crazy from constant foot pain. I used to work retail. And it's American retail too, so you don't get chairs when you're at the till. No chairs. You must stand the entire time. Ooh, 3 to 6 months. Eesh. I hope it's not your driving foot. I feel like that's the only thing that would make this worse, is if it was your driving foot. Ooh, ouch. That is rough. That is very rough, buddy. That is quite rough. So yeah, I think my hubby is gonna let me know when he's ready to pop in. I think he likes to build ships and space engineers, so I think he's tweaking. Right now, he seems to be tweaking one of his designs and is yeah. Unfortunately, I can't really share his screen, but it's fine. It's all good. Okay, so this was sort of a little bit of wackiness from Friday. I was playing Minecraft with a bunch of new friends. Well, I say they're new, but um, we're definitely friends now. And we just had a bit of a after party after everybody was really tired from Minecraft, because it could be a lot. So I'm kind of this was just something that they suggested to me, was a chicken with 5 legs that was a action movie star, and I decided go with a villain look, and everybody rolled with it. So I'm just gonna clean this up and finish it up, because I'm sure you could tell I was really tired. Um, so it doesn't have my usual blending going on, things like that. Things are Very, very scuffed. But that's okay. Sometimes things are scuffed. And what is. Why isn't that. Hmm. Yeah, there's that. So where is. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. See, it helps if it helps if I go with the right layer. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Just gonna redo a lot of these stripes. And then just gonna. No, that is not what I wanted to do. You saw that I was clicking on the eyedropper. I'm not crazy. All right. So yeah. Okay. There we go. And then a little bit here. And a little bit there. All right. See, that looks a lot better. There we go. That's more of what we like to see. Just clean that up a bit because we always got to clean up our messes, you know. Yeah. I'm also slowly working on trying to convince my husband to do streaming himself regularly. It's a slow process. You know, he's definitely a bigger gamer than I am, so I think he would do well because he's pretty good. Certainly better than me. Yeah, we're just gonna redo this leg. Just gotta have the sound effects, you know. Very necessary sound effects. All right. Wait a minute. This is the wrong freaking layer. There we go. All right. I've actually had somebody say semi recently that I kind of talk like Bob Ross, and kind of lives in, and that comment kind of lives in my head rent free. But I'm not mad. You know, it's actually quite nice that people think of me like that. I like Bob Ross. Although one thing that kind of pained me was that I had to very, very painfully explain to my niece who Bob Ross was. And the thing is, the reason why it was painful was because her father was born in the 80s. So her father knows full well who Bob Ross is. So it was definitely a failing on his part. But, you know, we're it's getting rectified. So it's all good. And besides, I really can't complain too much about everything. I mean, she is definitely being raised to touch grass and all that. So it's all good. Hi, Jared. How are you doing? All right. Um, so let's see if we can't. Oh wait, no, because in that. Hmm. 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 Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Just settling in for some nice. Go. Some good old illustration. Although I am finishing up this one because this one was from my Minecraft after party. Um, After everybody was done and tired of playing Minecraft, they all decided to just raid my channel, and I want. And so I decided, okay, well, I could just set up Doodles because that's something I can easily do real quick. And they all said that they wanted me to draw a uh, a badass chicken with a gun. There. So here, let me zoom out. And I was also specifically requested to do a chicken with 5 legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah. I'm keeping the actual thing here uh, fairly low detail, just because it doesn't need the high res. This is gonna be more cartoony anyway. Okay, yeah, those feet look so much better now. Um, Let me see about actually though fixing up some of the shadows here. Um, there we go. Get some of that. And there. Yeah, once I start blending it, it's all gonna look super good. Um, let's see here. Yeah, that's looking pretty dang good for right now. What was this there again? Okay, it was this one. Okay, so the bandolier, hmm, definitely could be better. So let's go ahead and fix that up. All right. But yeah, you could tell I was like it was getting really late at night for me, so that's why the bandolier looks the way it does. Um, and so this would probably, yeah, be that. But let's go back up to here because I do want to, yeah, just kind of expand upon this headband. Because, if he's going to be an 80s action movie character, he's got to have a headband. It's the way. It is the way. Okay. But yeah, it is actually sort of a newer thing that I do with uh, my Wednesdays now. I will have the first commenter pick the subject, and then other commenters get to add some details. And the goal is to create something kind of crazy, kind of unique. Okay, let me just right here. Just that there. There's some continuation here. There. All right, and get here. All right. You know, it probably would help if I remembered to brush. All right. Okay, so where? Okay, so there we go. There we are. Now, let's get to the chicken. Definitely gotta clean this up. There we go. Yeah, much better. And then, yeah. And I mean, we're not seeing the bone on this one because it would literally be here. So it's already being covered up. There. All right. Yeah, there we go. Just cleaning that up. And this one definitely really needs some cleaning up. Um, okay. So, mm, there we go. Not much better. That is much better. And let's switch back to this color. And there we go. And then going to here, going to here. We're going to erase a bit more. Just a little too much there. All right. Yeah, that is much better. And then, ooh, forgot. I see that spot. We'll get these spots. Don't worry about it. All right, and then, oop, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to add a layer so that we can get this a little. There we go. Hi there, Demeter, my darling husband.
I have been waiting in this voice chat for 10 minutes.
Okay, well, you didn't indicate to me other than here, so give me 1 minute. Okay. Can I? There it is. Okay. Give me one moment while I go into OBS. Here we go. Properties. Okay. All right. Now you can say something, and you should be able to be heard.
Hello, people. I am Mitcha.
Okay. Well, your reactive is coming up, so that's good. Um, are people able to hear Mitcher?
I
Hmm.
must be heard, or else this will be a very boring stream.
Yeah. Well, why? Why would this be a boring stream?
I will not explain further.
Oh, hi, Lazy Panda. How'd the race go? Okay, let me just see if. Hmm. Okay. What? Message deleted? What's going on? Oh, why is it being silly here? What is going on here? You shouldn't be. Are you being. What in the hey? Timed out? For too many symbols? Yeah, no, I am fixing that right now. My goodness. On timeout. There you go. There you go. There. All right. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Stream Elements, I really need to. Huh. I think there's something. They're gonna have to switch to um, a different stream. I literally just timed you out. What in the hey? This is just weird. This is so weird. Okay. Timeout is removed again. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. Okay. Well, maybe just limit it to 3 dots. I think maybe that might. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to. It's being. Okay. Well, yeah, no. I guess it was just being wonky. I don't know. Maybe it's another case of scammers ruining things for everybody. Because sometimes that happens. But what did you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? You gotta tell me. You got third! Oh my gosh! Congrats! You placed. You got on the podium. That's awesome. That's awesome. Isn't that lovely, husband?
I guess it's lovely. What are we talking about?
Oh, Lazy Panda. He races.
Lazy Panda races.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he got third in his latest race. He races cars.
You got podium. Nice.
Oh, he's very quiet. Oh, okay. So let me see about fixing his volume a bit. Um, okay. Now, my darling husband, can you say something?
Alright, good. What do you want me to say?
Uh, okay. It looks like you're picking up, so that's good.
You're getting the audio from Discord, or am I just trying to talk into your
You know
microphone?
what? I think I just realized something. Because a lot of times my hubby is, well, like right now, he's right next to me. And I'm thinking it's because I got him turned way down in the actual call. So let's go 100%. And so I don't experience crazy echoes, I'm gonna play around with my volume mixer. Okay. Now say something.
What do you want me
What
to
do you want me
say?
to say?
Some joke of
Some
some
joke of
kind?
some kind?
Um, I don't know. You could even comment on the type of car that Lazy Panda races.
A Porsche
A
Equity.
Porsche
Why are you
Equity? Why are
racing
you
around with a
racing around with a
Porsche?
Porsche?
Because he does it professionally.
You did a
You did a
Ford, you would have
Ford, you would
won.
have won.
Oh, oh no, this is mean. You're mean.
Hey, I, I,
Hey,
I watched I watched
I
racing
watched
all the
racing
time
all
when
the
I was
time when I
younger.
was younger.
The back of
The
my
back
day
of my
was
day
always
was
Holden
always
and
Holden
Ford.
and
That was
Ford.
that was the
Those
good
were the good
days.
days.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, I think we're gonna. Oh, please don't regret actually hearing him.
You can
You
bra
can
me all
bra
you
me all
want. I
you
will
want, I
stand
will
by it.
stand by it.
Well, did you win third place in a race?
Well, I never
Well, I
try to
never try to
compete, so.
compete, so.
Well, see, there you go. There you go. All right. Well, at least now we have uh, we have that fixed. Oh, and you're third on the standings too. That's really impressive. That's countrywide, right? Yeah, that is really cool. That is really cool. Okay, let me get back into. Well, there was this. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna get back into the shading for the chicken here. Yeah, I'm not sure how much you remember from Friday, Lazy Panda, but we did have a bit of a Minecraft after party where everybody decided that I should just take over, and they wanted me to make a badass chicken with 5 chicken legs. You know, with 5 legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they also wanted him to have a gun. So he's kind of like a 80s movie villain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did, but yeah. So I know this is illustration time. I just figured I'd clean this up really quick. Finish it. Yeah, I know, right? And then next up for working on things would be this scene where Patty tells her parents about how she doesn't want to turn 4. Oh, looks like a game character. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that for like one of those really funny joke games. I could see that, 100%. All right, let me just. I'm summoning the coloring techniques. See, if you don't use echolocation, they get scared. Don't ask. You'll only get confused. As confused as I am that I'm even making these noises. All right. Yeah. Oh, how's wedding planning going? Because you just got engaged. That's exciting. Is it going well? Go. That should do. Okay. All right. I think Panda just wants to take his time, and that's okay. All right. There we go. Wait. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. There. Yeah. Oh, oh, it was a. You were taking your time typing. I see. Oh, I mean that's fairly normal. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, just remember if she gives you any important tasks, they're very important. The utmost importance. Right, Mitch?
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Went a little overboard there. Okay. So yeah. And before you go around trying to send help, he's fine. I made him dinner. Okay.
It's how she bribes me to appear here. She makes dinner, I appear on stream.
It's because he loves me. He loves it when I make him dinner. And if he wants me to continue making dinner, he's gotta make me happy. It's the system we have. Well, that's good. That's good. You should always, if you're gonna spend time with anybody in your free time, it should always be family. All right, there we go. Nice sharp beak. Um, Now I wonder what layer the bottom jaw is. Ah, there it is. Okay. And there. That's much better. Oh. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, I just do the most of the cooking, but if I ask him to cook for me, he does it. But yeah, it's mainly because I'm better at it. I'd say it's still pretty fair and balanced. This also means I get to make more of what I want. And I get to make him try new things. Ooh. So he's not eating the same 5 things all the time. I mean, to be fair, the same 5 things that he likes to eat are good. But, sometimes you just get tired of it. There it is. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's looking a lot better. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like you got a really good relationship there, and I'm proud of you. And there we go. Oh. Well, you still made something really nice out of it, though. And that's what's important. You made something beautiful out of it. Okay, now I'm actually curious. How did you guys meet? Hmm. Oh. Well, still, that is such a wonderful thing that you did for her. And now you're part of this wonderful relationship, this life you're building together. Oh my gosh. It's just gonna be so beautiful. uh, so, Mitra, do you have any advice for Connie yet? Since you're already married to somebody?
Um, what advice could I give?
Oh, something that you think would be helpful.
Something that I think would be helpful. I'd say make sure you don't spend too much money on the ring.
Oh, he already proposed to her. So. Or do you mean the wedding bands?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Aw, that's so cute. Well, I mean, not cute, but definitely so sweet. It's super sweet. I love that. Okay. But yeah, it's one of those things that, studies in general do show that if you spend a stupid amount on the wedding, then you could incur a lot of problems down the line. So it's one of those things. Uh, let's see. Okay, up here. Okay. Gonna clean this up. There we go. There we go. That's nice and clean. All right. But yeah, it is certainly very exciting. All of this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is starting to really come together. Okay, let's clean this up a little. And perhaps I should make this available as an emote sticker for the Discord. I think that would be a lot of fun. What do you think, Mitchie?
Sorry, I zoned out. What was it?
Oh, this chicken. Do you think it would make for a good, funny sticker for the Discord?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. Were you just so amazed by my artistic technique?
I'm just wondering, what is the list of problems that this chicken has?
Quite a few. He's a villain, so. He's an 80s villain.
Right. Anyway, Panda has a question.
Oh, you do have a question. What is your answer? Well, actually, hold on. I think you're asking for what is my answer. But I need the question first. Hmm. Oh. How did we meet? Oh, that's actually kind of easy. Well, you see, we both met in America. His family came over for working for a while, and we ended up in the same school district. We met through a mutual friend's graduation party, and then we really got to know each other through Dungeons and Dragons. Because we're both really big nerds. Yeah. You have anything to add there, sweetie?
Well, I mean, we weren't together by the time that campaign ended, and
Yeah.
that campaign ended pretty much the day before I had to fly back home to Australia. We spent. It took us a while afterward, but we started trying out a long distance relationship, and that kind of didn't stop. But eventually, we just figured, you know what? Let's try to make this work.
Yeah. Like closing the distance, basically. Lazy Panda says that it's a lot less work than for building a car in 3 weeks. That's a pretty short time frame.
I don't know, like if you ever tried to be a part of a D&D campaign long term, you will know that the biggest threat to any D&D game is the scheduling.
Oh, yeah.
Just making sure people can fucking show up at the time and the location that you're organized together.
Yeah. Ended up having to guilt trip the DM several times just to schedule something. That was a thing. Or at least to just give us an answer on scheduling. Ugh. There we go. That's looking really good. And then where? It's definitely not there. Not there.
Honestly, yeah, it is a lot of work getting D&D scheduling right, but when you get into the swing of things, it can be a ton of fun.
Oh
Like
yeah.
like if you've probably seen some streams, like we usually watch some D&D streamers like actually do their campaigns on stream. I think personally my favorite one is currently in Legends of Avantris right
Oh
now.
yeah, there he is.
They are essentially they are fucking laugh out loud hilarious. Uh,
Yeah, definitely. I definitely recommend watching their stuff. Uh,
they are all like the fucking they essentially they are their own meme generating machines in their campaigns.
and they're also all really good at voices. Like to the point where if I would be surprised if they weren't at the very least semi-professional. I would be genuinely surprised.
Yeah, I mean,
Particularly Derek. He's got like, oh man, he does
yeah, probably.
he does crazy sound effects. Oh, now you googling it.
Yeah, might as well.
If any of them actually have the. Oh, okay. Yeah, you give Vera some love, okay? You tell him I said hi. You tell him I say hi. And also that Midger says hi. You gonna say hi to Vera?
Hello.
Okay, good. Yeah, we both say hi. All right.
Anyway, I'm going to look up. Do they actually have anything outside of interest, or is it just them?
Hmm. I don't know. Like they should. They really should. Like, yeah, Mikey has one of the best clown voices ever. It's nuts. Wow. So let's see here. Can make sure chicken has shadows. All right, and then do a little shadow here. There, and a little bit here. Just a little hint. A hint. All right. I think we can actually start blending. All right. So switching over to the blender. We are going to go a little bit bigger, but only a little bit. There we go. 40 points. Should be fine. What is this track called? I want to know now. The Deadly Banger. Okay. So I think the Deadly Banger, with Banger being in reference to a banjo. I like it. I like it. Unfortunately, Mitcher cannot hear the music I'm playing. Unless he wants to unmute the string on his end. No. But yeah, this is just so that we have control over the inputs. Okay. So you know who's talking when. Otherwise, it sounds a little silly whenever he's talking and my model's lips are moving. It would just look very silly. He's just Okay. So, just gonna blend these edges. Wee. Blending, blending, blending. Gotta do the sound effects. Because it needs to be fun. Alright. Oh. Probably would help if I was on the correct layer. Yeah, see, that's much better. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. So yeah, Mitch, is there anything that you wanted to talk about or read or comment?
I guess I suppose I could read something. What
Yeah.
do we got? What's in the suggestion box?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
Aiko's pieces. Let me go ahead. So Aiko Akiyoshi is someone who does some fan fictions for commission. So if you're interested in something like that, then I am going to be posting their link in the chat and I'm going to pin it. Some cool writing commission work. There. And boop. And we're going to pin this. And I will manually unpin it. There. So yeah. Definitely give them a look over. They do a lot of cool stuff. So, is there any particular one you're doing?
I suppose, well, I don't want to do... Well, I don't want to spoil too much of their work on a stream, so I think I'm just going to do one chapter of A Freebooter's Life for Me, because I am a massive 40k nerd.
Oh, yeah, you do love your 40k. He's definitely a lot bigger on 40k than I am, but I think it's sweet how passionate he gets about the lore, and the lore is quite interesting. I'm just more high fantasy, he's more sci-fi, you know?
Okay.
Okay. So, what's the you gonna start it?
Yeah, okay, so... A Freebooter's Life for Me, chapter... The first one. The story may contain orcs doing orky things.
Whoa, orcs doing orky things. Oh. Hopefully nobody is traumatized by orcs.
Ain't no traumatizing. Anyway. Anyway. As a note from the author, if I had a squig for every time a commissioner wanted an orky fic, this would be the first one. But hey, at least I get to tell you a story of Captain Axe Sparrow. You see, it all started with a good scrap.
A good scrap? What happened?
Indeed. When Axe Sparrow woke up in the Mech Boys hangar that morning, he felt a bit like he had become something a little stronger. In fact, he felt like he was a bit more stompy and strong enough to become the new captain all by himself. Smarter, stronger, and a whole lot better than the captain, really. He knew he was going to be in for a good scrap, and he was going to make the best of it.
Wow.
Right then, time to get crumpin', he roared, making his way into the bridge where a captain was drinking grog out of some puny, humy skull like it was a proper drinking skull. It was always a bit too small for him. He should have gotten a better skull. I'm sure, future Captain Axe Sparrow roared, you haven't led us to a good scrap in weeks. I'm betting I'm a better captain than you are. You challenging me, squid crapper, the former captain roared back. We'll see how much better of a captain you are when you're being fed to the squigs. Axe Sparrow was already coming in with a right hook, though, stomping on the bigger orc's foot to deliver a massive uppercut. Clearly the big boy didn't think he was going to be scrapping with him today, as he didn't prepare a shooter to counter his mech arm.
Oh.
The arm changed, the spinny blade coming from it to cut the big boy's arm off, but it caught the big boy's hand instead, and it only got half of it. Oh, that's cheating! The big boy yelled in pain. And then he grew, almost the size of a war boss all of a sudden. But I am stronger, so cheat all you like, you filthy squid crapper!
Filthy squid crapper? Oh my gosh. That's some fighting words right there. Mm-hmm.
And Axe Sparrow grinned, grabbing the bigger orc's face and slamming it through the shooty armory doors. You can't even fight back, so you're just puffing up. The Iron Jaw grabbed him and threw him through the army with a grin as he clicked his jaw, a burning laser beam shooting out of his face like some sort of special attack.
What? That's crazy.
He dodged it and grabbed a big shooter, blasting Iron Jaw's jaw off in an instant before blowing off his other arm. Whoa! The bigger orc screamed.
Did he even
Look
have
at
any
him,
large
scared. Not that he was a... Well, the bigger orc screamed, looking a bit scared. Not that he was on the back foot, though. Whoa! He screamed back louder and longer as he ran up to the dying war boss and grabbed him, dragging the former captain through the side of the rock.
Whoa.
And say, you can't! The Orky beat fair and square, whined like a squig. I'll kill you next time! There won't be a next time, Captain Axe Sparrow grinned, his pet sparrow squig flying over and landing on his shoulder.
Aw.
Because, of course, every good captain needs a little parrot squig, you know? Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. He dragged the war boss to the engine room to burn him up, but one of the weird boys stopped him with a sign.
Hi, Aiko.
Stopped him with a sign. The mech boys be fixing the engines, don't want to disturb them. Out of the way, he said, grabbing the weird boy and tossed him into the weird drive as he slammed the war boss's face into the engine. And they both screamed, and he turned to look.
Wow.
And they both screamed and they turned to look, watching as the weird boy was eaten up by the weird drive like some sort of tasty snack. What the sog is this, he asked, picking up what was left of the war boss. Well, he knew a few things about fixing things as well, so he thought he knew exactly what to do. Right then, if you don't get started and start working right, I'm gonna crump you too, he told it, just as the mech boys screamed at him to run. But he wasn't no coward, and when it didn't listen to him, he smacked it with the crispy war boss, causing it to activate, and he tasted his shooter, like a colour yellow was a fruit. Gork and Mork paused and stared at him, giving him a thumbs up and big grins and waving at him, and then everything went so quiet.
Oh, wow.
And then there was a new feeling in the air. But it wasn't very orky, no. The mech boys looked up at him with a strange look and asked, "What now, boss?" He smiled. "Well, it's time for Captain Axe Sparrow to find us a good scrap, don't you think?" "Zorgan right, so there's another orky boy grinned from the doorway. "And there's a planet right there, why not that one?" "Zorgan, we scrap and dare," Captain Axe Sparrow grinned, and thus began the tales of Captain Axe Sparrow.
Wow, and that's the end of chapter 1.
That's the end of chapter 1. I'm not going to spoil the rest of it. I want you guys to go read it yourselves.
Aw, that's so good. Yeah. Mitcher, he saw that one of the stories was 40k orcs and he had to read it. He loves Warhammer 40k, especially the Warhammer 40k orcs, but also the Imperium of Man.
I will admit I'm more of a Hume lover, but the orcs always have the best comedy.
He's just, he is so good at that voice. Yeah, I know, right? And I also made sure that your commission link was pinned to the top of the comments because people really should check you out. So, yeah. So, yeah, definitely check out Aiko's work. All of it. And commission them. It's worth it. It is certainly worth it. Yeah. So, Aiko, what other fan bases have you dipped into? Because I did see that you had one for. I did see that you had one for Harry Potter, but do you ever dip into things like Legend of Zelda or Mario? Because there's so many stories that can be done in those spots too. So I just curious. Okay, I forgot to do a shadow right here. Whoopsies. Easy fix. Easy fix. Whee! But yeah, that was such a good job, Mitchie. That was so good.
Maybe
Okay,
I'll roleplay
Wern,
like an
Harry
orc if I
Potter.
ever.
Okay, Legend of Zelda, D&D, Marvel. Oh, wow. Ooh, and Star Wars too? Oh, wow, you got a lot in your repertoire there. Yeah, definitely want to check him out. Or them out. I'm so sorry. I keep, uh, do you go by he, him, or they, them? I just want to make sure I get it right. That's all. We like to address people pop. We like to address people pop. Bleh, if I could speak. Bleh. A guy. Okay. All right. Good. 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 Yeah. If I ever do, in all honesty, if I ever get it and get the pronouns wrong, just correct me. I won't take it personal. All right. So yeah, this. I think the chicken is ready. What do you think? Is the chicken ready? Is the chicken done?
I guess, yeah, sure. If you consider it done, like I'm not the artist.
All right. So let's go with image, and then we are going to crop to the content. Perfect. We don't have a bunch of crazy stray pixels. We'd love to see it. Um. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's actually turn the background on, and I am going to fill it with a neon green. There we go. And this is... Oh, I did a color erase. Let's set it back to normal. Yes, Jimkin. Okay, good. All right. But yeah, in the Minecraft after party, they wanted me to draw a chicken with 5 legs and a gun. And we decided it also should be an action 80s action movie villain. So, and there is 5 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, he's a balking bad guy. He is so balking mad. All right, and it looks like we're good on stray pixels, so we like that. That's actually a little trick for discovering any stray pixels. So yeah, so now we are gonna save this, and yeah. Yeah, maybe, or maybe he just throws them at people, or he keeps them around as proof of what he's capable. Ooh. All right, and let's do a little export. Oh man, because we are going to make sure that this is available as not only a sticker on Discord, but I also think it would make for a really funny sticker in Redbubble as well. Might have to adjust the feet a little for that, but it's definitely going to be a sticker available on Discord. Although now that I think about it, Dark Mode Discord is kind of a very similar shade of gray. Okay. So here is what we're going to do. We're going to add another layer. Yeah, we're going to add another layer and we're going to do some backlighting, essentially. So, definitely not green. We don't need it to be green, but we'll do some, yeah, we'll just do white. And we're going to go probably twice as big as that. I think, yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. And we're just going to make him really look like a sticker. Look at that. All right. Probably should have done this before I cropped the content, but that's okay. We just want him to be visible in Discord no matter which mode you use. Oh, Yoda's enthusiastic walk. You know what? I haven't read that yet. Um, oh yeah. Okay. Um, well, if Mitchell's up for another reading, he could probably read that one, huh?
Which one do you want me to read?
Yoda's enthusiastic walk. Aiko's recommending it.
Yoda's enthusiastic walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
He and Alphabet joined forces on this one. So, considering how Alphabet plays Minecraft, this is gonna be crazy. Okay. And then we're going to zoom in on that little bone there. And, oh, wait, beep, there. Okay, and then we're just going to do a slight, yeah, nice gray there. And we are going to, yeah, 20 should be fine. Because we just need to do a little hint around it. There. Perfect. And now everybody can see it. Alright. So definitely save. Export to walking bad guy. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely going to have that available as a sticker for the Discord channel. And if people really, 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 really like it, I'll adjust it so that it'd make for a nice sticker for Redbubble as well, so that you would have a physical manifestation of the walking bad guy. He's just so fucking mad. He's so fucking done. He's from Boxton. Okay, it should be in suggestion box. I think I saw it there.
There's no Star Wars one in the suggestion box.
It's called Yoda's Enthusiastic Walk. Yeah, there it is, right there. Oh.
I cannot read it.
Oh.
I must be logged in.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aiko. We have to log in to read that one, and I don't know if Mitch has an account.
I definitely don't.
Yeah, he doesn't have an account. Sorry about that. Might not have enough time to get an account, but I do need to take a little break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Until then, Mitch, why don't you discuss something entertaining? Something that you find fun and interesting. Okay?
Well, what do you want me to talk about? I guess, I mean, I play video games. I'm,
Oh, it's on Space Battles as well? Oh. Aiko says it's on Space Battles. Do you...
I've never heard of that one.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, Aiko. Well, we'll see what other one we can do. Why don't you look through the ones in the suggestion box and see if any of them jump out at you, okay?
Okay. I guess I'm here entertaining the Twitch chat right now. How's everybody doing? No, I suppose I should talk about something. I suppose I should talk about something funny. Should I, what have I got? I got a pig. What is this? Forums Space Battles, okay. Okay. Okay, I suppose I might as well read out the first chapter of Yoda's Enthusiastic Walk. Written partially by written by the letter A, and well, I guess that's Aiko. Anyway, so Yoda's Enthusiastic Walk. Yoda receives visions of terrible times to come, many years before canon, whatever that means. Upon hearing the Supreme Chancellor is personally asking for assistance, he decides he's long overdue for some exercise. Sitting around all day isn't good for his old bones, after all. Okay. So, Yoda's Enthusiastic Walk, Chapter 1, in which Yoda gets off his ass and decides to go on a walk. I guess...
Ooh, I came back just in time.
I guess, insert the opening theme here. Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. The taxation of trade routes to outlying star systems is in dispute. Hoping to resolve the matter with a blockade of deadly battleships, the greedy Trade Federation has stopped all shipping to the small planet of Naboo. While the Congress of the Republic endlessly debates this alarming chain of events, the Supreme Chancellor has secretly dispatched 3 Jedi Knights, the guardians of peace and justice of the galaxy, to settle the conflict. In the midst of all of this, Jedi Grandmaster Yoda has decided to go on a rather enthusiastic walk.
Wow. See if that's to fix the whole galaxy?
Probably not.
Is he enthusiastically avoiding his child support?
Well, if you let me read it, the Twitch viewers will know.
You're right. I'm sure it's much better.
Anyway. The Supreme Chancellor greeted him as Yoda entered the office. Oh, it's good to see you, old friend. I do hope I'm not keeping you away from any Jedi matters, yes? Worry you must not. Sitting too much I have been, Yoda replied placatingly. A fine day, is it not? The rain lashed as the windows even harder. Of course, while he may have joked about the weather, he was indeed telling the truth as to his recent sedentary nature. He was abuzz with energy that was quite rare for his age, and as such, he had decided to go on a walk. Step 1, meet with Supreme Chancellor Valorum. Well, nothing better to break up the monotony of typical Coruscant weather, yes? Valorum chuckled. Now, let us get to business, shall we? Indeed we shall. Many things I have heard. Troubling they are. Yes, well, you know how things can be with the Senate as it is. There's a rather delicate situation that needs dealing with. And with the reputation of the Jedi as it is, I'm not afraid of asking you and your order for assistance. Fear in asking there should be none. Assistance we will freely give. In far too long stretch my legs I have not. Ah, lovely. Now, there has been a bit of a situation between the Trade Federation and Naboo. While I can say some diplomatic nothing words, quite frankly, the Federation is full of bantha crap on this matter. I need you and your Jedi to come in and either negotiate a deal between the two parties, or if things break down, deal with them in some other way. Few words you've spoken, more history there is. I fear the Trade Federation has been in a tizzy for quite a while, especially after that tax bill that was recently passed. They've always had a strong hold on trade in the Outer Rim, even with Sereno recently trying to loosen their hold. Rather fortunate that the good Count is an ally in this matter. A good man Count Dooku is. An advocate he always was. Regarding Naboo, assist we will. Negotiators we will send. Lovely. I eagerly await results. Hopefully it'll be another success, like the Anselmian Natolan Treaty. I'm gonna guess a spoiler alert that this is not a success. Anyway.
Well, you know, if the first movie was an indicator.
Step 2. Assemble the party. The context I have set, the matters I have sent also. Negotiators we must send. May I ask who you have in mind? Mace Windu asked with a raised eyebrow. I might have a few suggestions if you don't have them already picked out. Master Qui-Gon Jinn, Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. Capable with words and the lightsaber, they both are. Handle the situation they can, especially with assistance. And who will be assisting them? Master Shark T answered with a small smile. She likely already knew. Yoda simply hopped out of his chair, the sharp clack of his cane filling the room. Assist? I will. On a walk I shall go, he replied. Much work there is, many steps there are, much time there is not. May the Force be with you, Master Yoda, Jedi Master Yaddle chuckled. I fear you may be facing something much more dangerous than it seems at first glance. Worry do not. Many plans I have, Yoda responded with a wry smile. Just outside the council room, 2 individuals shivered. Master, I've sensed a disturbance in the Force. While I would usually try to assuage your worries, I fear we may be in a spot of trouble soon, Master Qui-Gon Jinn replied.
There we go. Got that all nice and smooth down. Ooh.
The protocol droid guided them through the halls of the Lucrehulk. While the Jedi were no strangers to more clandestine operations, the recording devices Yoda had given them to hide were a tad on the nose. There was also the fact that this was a negotiation. Despite this, Qui-Gon supposed he would trust Grandmaster Yoda's suspicions, especially since he decided to tag along with them on the mission. Apparently, the Grand Master wanted to go on a walk. And who was he to tell the Grand Master no? Especially since the last time Grand Master Yoda went on a walk, an entire pirate fleet managed to vaporize themselves. I have a bad feeling about this, Master Qui-Gon. Obi-Wan informed them once they were seated and the droid had left. I don't sense anything, Qui-Gon replied, trying to set his Padawan at ease for the negotiations. It's not about the mission, Master. It's something elsewhere. Elusive, Obi-Wan explained. Don't center on your anxiety, Obi-Wan. Keep your concentration here and now where it belongs. Many things the future holds. Mindful, one must be, Yoda interjected. Yet a trap it may pose. Focus too deeply, one must not. In the present, importance remains. Indeed, young Padawan, Qui-Gon followed up. One must remain mindful of the living force. Yes, Master. How do you think the Trade Viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's demand? I think the Trade Viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's demands, Obi-Wan answered with a ponderous expression. These Federation types are cowards. The negotiations will be short, Qui-Gon replied with confidence. The Trade Federation, at the end of the day, was mostly made up of merchants, after all. Grandmaster Yoda simply hummed, closing his eyes in meditation. Step 3. Pick a starting point. Yoda's senses stretched across the potentially illegally modified Lucrehulk, searching for one particular Neimoidian viceroy. Newt Gunray, after coming to power in the aftermath of the Ariadu Conference, was a well-known anti-Republican figure, hence his and Valorum's suspicions. Oh, there he was, in the bridge. He focused his senses towards the individual, who was apparently watching several cameras in the conference room. Troubling. What? What did you say? The Viceroy asked his droid. The ambassadors are Jedi Knights, I believe, the droid replied. I knew it, the Neimoidian next to the Viceroy yelled out. They intend to force our settlement, eh? Blind me, we're done for. Yoda opened his eyes, returning to his senses to the now, only to notice a thick fog pouring into the room in the air vents. A settlement through force, it seems they wish, he announced. It appears the negotiations have indeed fallen through. Do you think this is enough evidence of the Trade Federation's hostility? Master Qui-Gon asked. Worry do not. Many plans I have, Yoda replied, as the three started holding their breaths. The door in front of them opened, the smoke billowing out. The three readied their lightsabers in preparation for potential hostility. Instead, the protocol droid TC-14 stumbled past them. Oh, hello. Collecting your drinks, as is polite. After it did so, it headed back out, moving past a group of B-1 battle droids, their blasters readied. It appeared there was no better time for action. Step 4. Start moving. Lightsabers switched on before swiftly cutting through the armed droids. They had evidence now. The Trade Federation attempted to attack and kill the Jedi negotiators without even meeting with them, completely unprovoked. Go we must! The truth we must find! Yoda commanded. Yoda leapt into Master Qui-Gon's back to conserve energy for a later fight. Just as they started running through the halls towards the bridge, the bulkhead door slammed shut. It seems they don't like our presence here, Obi-Wan joked. It appears so. I don't think there is any need to force things through, Master Qui-Gon replied. Indeed. Escape, the best path appears to be. To Naboo we must go. The news to the Chancellor and Senate we must give, Yoda added from his perch. Yoda sent his senses back into the Force as the others turned to run back to their ship. A path slowly formed as several droids arrived to halt their escape, though they were no match for the Master and his Padawan. Destroy droids! Qui-Gon yelled out, the party's movement halted. They have shield generated! This Obi-Wan called out. We cannot get past them! There! Yoda returned to the moment, leaping from Master Qui-Gon to the nearby vent opening. Follow! The three emerged out of the ventilation system into a large hangar bay, thousands of droids mustering before loading themselves into the landing crafts inside. This is highly troubling, Qui-Gon began. Battle droids. It's an invasion army, Obi-Wan noted with a frown. Strike soon they will. Provoke them we may have. Go swiftly, we must, Yoda added. Well, you were right about one thing, Master, Obi-Wan grinned. The negotiations were short.
Oh, man. That was one of the best parts of that. It's just there. Oh, oh, apparently it snowballs massively. Ooh, I'm excited.
Again you come before me, Your Highness. The Federation is pleased, the Viceroy said, his arrogance clearly visible through the transmission. You will not be pleased to hear what you will not be so pleased when you hear what I have to say, Viceroy, the Queen of Naboo stated with a blank expression. Your trade boycott of our planet has ended. The Viceroy smirked. I was not aware of such a failure. I have word that the Chancellor's ambassadors are with you now that you've been commanded to reach a settlement, the Queen stated, looking dispassionately at the screen. I know nothing about any ambassadors. replied. You must be mistaken. The Queen looked at them with a dispassionate glare.
Ooh.
Beware, Viceroy. The Trade Federation has gone too far this time. Your Highness, we will never do anything without the approval of the Senate. You assume too much, the Viceroy said with a smirk. We shall see, the Queen stated, ending the call.
Ooh.
Contact Senator Palpatine. Surely he will have answers to our concerns, the Queen asked after looking Padme's way for confirmation. Of course, Your Highness, patching you through, Captain Panaka said, typing into the console. A few short moments later, the transmission surface lit up once more. Ah, how very good it is to see you all in good shape. I do hope the negotiations went well, yes, Senator Palpatine said, his jovial tone slightly modulated by the transmission. There has been no negotiations, Senator, the Queen said. Instead, they have given us little more than threats. How can that be true? Palpatine asked, shock evident on his face. I have assurances from the Chancellor. His ambassadors did it must be the negotiate. The transmission sputtered out as Captain Panaka worked the console.
Uh-oh.
Senator Palpatine, Queen asked in confusion. The captain turned to his sergeant. Check the transmission generators, make sure there aren't any malfunctions. What is the meaning of this? Bibble asked with a horrified shout. The signal was lost and I can't connect any other transmitter anywhere. If there aren't any malfunctions, it could be the Federation jamming us. Captain Panaka replied with an even tone. Your Highness, the signal came back on, interrupting what the captain attempted to say. As the transmission popped back into view, it showed an old man in a dark cloak, his face covered by the hood.
Ooh.
Proceed with, the old man said in a horrid, oily voice before flinching back in shock. The transmission then cut back out.
Ooh, they stumbled upon something.
The sergeant ran back into the room, panic showed in his face. Several planetary transmissions, dropships landing in several locations planet-wide, the sergeant yelled out. Call for immediate full-scale planet-wide mobilization. The Trade Federation are invading, the Queen called out, knowing there was not much time left. Yes, Your Highness, Captain Panaka confirmed. He typed in the commands in the console before sending out the emergency mobilization order. The captain then hissed in annoyance. Signal lost again. Thankfully we got out the order before then, but still. This is a dangerous situation, Your Highness. I don't think our security volunteers will be able to stand much of a chance against an entire army. They only need store for time until the Jedi can assist us in bringing this to the Council, he considered carefully. I expect that should they require it, they can lay their arms down and surrender while we escape, tie the Trade Federation up in minor annoyances, just as they were trained to by Master Yoda and his Jedi, until we return with the Council's backing to take legal action.
Yeah, that is true. That is one way of getting somebody to back off, is to make it really annoying for them.
Indeed.
Because, you know, once they start questioning if it was really worth it. There.
And I think I'm gonna leave the reading there. People can go check it out if they themselves want on their own.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like there's some, definitely some rewriting of that one. Ooh.
Just a
It
bit.
gets worse. Well, people are definitely gonna have to read it themselves. Definitely. If they want to know what happens next. But yeah, wow. But yeah, these are definitely really well written. It's a lot. This is a lot of fun. You know, these stories are a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely 100% go check out Aiko Akiyoshi. Full name Aiko Akiyoshi Zafuwa Uwa. Yeah, and you know what? It does show. It does show. Like, it really feels like it's an alternate telling. The what was the title again? Yoda's very enthusiastic walk. That's it. Yeah, it really reads like a retelling of episode 1. I do love the banter that you included and even added in for especially for Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. I love those characters. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I do see how it starts off similar, but there are definitely some key differences, and it's like, oh, so if Yoda had actually gone with them. Wow. Wow, I am gonna have to read this myself. Definitely. Yes, I do know what canon means. And I think you've included some little known canon about our resident. Yeah. Uh, like, it feels like you might have included some lesser known canon about Master Yoda. And I am curious about that. Um, is that what you're looking up? Or are you just looking at different things?
I am just looking at different things.
Oh, he gets so distracted sometimes.
Of course I do.
He's silly. There we go. Alright, and then. Um, yeah, you know what? He did say that, but I can't quite recall what he said that towards. Oh, the disclaimer. Oh, I think he was just being a little silly. He was just being a little silly. There we go. That's a good apron shape. All right. But yeah, those were definitely a lot of fun. Aiko. I think maybe who knows? Maybe next time that I have my darling husband here on stream, he might be able to read some more, or even pick out some stories from the web to read. So who knows? Who knows? We definitely are always interested in reading stories. So, oh yeah, I can understand that. I think as long as you don't blatantly go against what's canon, unless it's, I mean, with fan fiction, you don't necessarily have to stick to canon, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is actually more fair to say that you don't have to stick to what's canon when it's fan fiction. But sometimes it does help to add some grounding. Yeah, it is one of those things. It's better just to. I think it's better to just tell a good story. Because, I mean, it's not like you're writing something for the actual franchise, you're writing something that's for the fun. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Internal logic, very important. Yeah, always important to make sure that your story, at the very least, makes sense within itself. Yeah. All right. Oh, there's a whole lot of shading that I missed there. On the leg. Beep. Alright. Ah! Okay, there we go. There we go. Much better. All fixed. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, it's especially happening in mainstream media right now, and there's definitely several factors going into it. I think some of it is that there's a lot of corporate meddling, but also a lot of just hiring inexperienced writers, without because they don't want to pay for experience. Which it's good that you want to give the inexperienced writers a chance, but at the same time, when you couple that with things like, but the chart says, yeah, ugh, oh man, don't get me started on AI. Oh, has that been confirmed that they do that? Oh, oh man, no, they have the resources to keep things real. That is so disappointing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to challenge that one because I am pretty sure AI could do a better job than some of these fucking writers that Disney have.
There it is. Okay. Okay, since 2014? Oh, I don't think they actually had AI in 2014, so I'm not sure. Yeah, AI is really bad at writing. Ugh. LLMs have been a thing. Oh, well, still, computers can't hope to be as good writers as humans are. And in all honesty, if you're thinking about, if you're out there thinking about being a writer, just do it. Literally, all you need is something to write with, and then a means to get it out there.
Hey, it's not like you have anything to lose at this point.
Yeah. Besides, people need to read. It's enriching. It enriches the soul. That's why writing is one of the arts. Sarah, you've returned to me, my darling daughter. Well, it's, you know what? Anything that comes naturally to you can feel really simple. You definitely have a very natural flair to this. It's a writing, so definitely if you've got if anybody out there. Oh, there's a little boo boo there. It's okay. Shh. Yeah, that is true. But you do need other skills like researching and learning. Because when you write about something you know, it really does show. Aww. Of course. We got to keep this bit going. Oh man, don't know what's gonna happen if I actually have a IRL daughter, but we We could keep the bit going, I guess. Oh, Sarah, I actually finished the chicken. Look at it. I know you were there when I started drawing the chicken. So yeah, I finished it. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I'm gonna have it available as a sticker on my void, void. It's the champion. Of course. I could see why you say zombie chicken, but really this isn't he's not a zombie. He's just evil.
Why so evil?
I mean, oh no, chickens IRL can have the potential for some real unfettered chaos.
I know chickens IRL are evil. That's why I enjoy eating them. But like, why is this particular chicken evil?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I mean, kinda. I'm sure your stream would like to know.
Well, I guess it all started with his birth. Nobody was present, not even his mother. Which actually makes far more sense than Dr. and Doofenshmirtz. Oh, man. Okay, you go get some sleep, Aiko. I'm so glad you came by. I'm so glad to have seen you. It truly fills me with joy. Vera is not the father? Well, I guess not. I mean, yeah, I mean, you really expect a shark to father a chicken? That's weird. It's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Oh man, well, I guess now Vera is the father of the walking bad guy from Boxton. Let's see here.
Vera, you are the father.
Well, Vera's not here. To be fair, he is doing his own stream right now. If he could be here, he would. Because he's a good friend. Yeah, well, it was Vera that had the idea. Yeah, Vera had the idea. Say we're gonna keep on keeping on with this. Okay, so yeah, I think that's cleaned up quite a bit. uh, well, I guess you're right, Mitch. He is the father. So wait, does that make this guy the chicken of the sea? It's I don't know if you know, Sarah, but chicken of the sea is a brand of tuna. Oh, you mean this sea? Well, this is where Patty is telling her parents uh, about her decision to refuse to turn poor. This scene is. Patty's little girl. Let me just pull up the one I like to use as a visual. Let's see here. Patty family, Patty family. Here we are. Yep. Okay, this is what I like to use for visuals, okay? Okay. So, this is Patty. Patty is 3, and she's about to turn 4, but she's a little scared of turning 4. So, she decides, because of that, she's just not going to do that. And, she tells her mommy, she tells her daddy, and her sister Kira, and her brother Alex. And yes, of course, Alex does have this awesome t-shirt. And really cool lightning bolt shorts. uh, but one of the things that her mommy tells her is that if she doesn't... Ooh. Oh, wait, no, the apron would cover up the belt. Okay, sorry. But one of the things that mommy does tell Patty is that if she doesn't turn 4, then she's not going to have a birthday party. And she's also not going to have a purple sparkly heart cake. So, yeah, bit of a dilemma there. It's actually a story that I wrote. So, once all the art is done by my hand for this book, I'll be self-publishing it probably through Amazon. Just cuz it's the best way that I could figure. Ah, there we go. That feels better. Sometimes you just need a little yawn, you know? Okay. Okay, there we go. Get some of this. There. Yeah, now that's why it wasn't looking so good. There we go. Yeah. Of course, I will be letting everybody know once it's published so that people can go take a look at it. And the reason why I'm doing all the illustration for it as well is because I want it to be able to be printed for kids to actually read in their little hands. Because paper books are just really good for you. It's good for your eyes. It's good for your senses. It's just good all around. Mm-hmm. Is it? Yes, that's it. Okay. Yeah.
So totally not subliminal messaging. Read more books.
Stay in school. Read the books. But Mom, I'm bored. Read some books.
Read the books.
Hey, that's always well. You know what? If you read the books that you haven't finished, then you'll finish the books, and then you'll have accomplished something because you finished something, and that's good for you too. Oop.
Billions must read.
But yeah, yeah, it's nice that we have so many writers. in the world, and my husband is even a writer himself, but he's not published anything yet. What he has isn't ready yet, but it will be one day. And I'm very excited about that. Okay, yes, you can certainly read while you're watching. That's perfectly fine there, my lovely daughter. All right. And you know what? Maybe you'll, after this, catch a stream from your auntie. I think she might be streaming today, but later, of course. She has to get the bread first. Her delicious soggy bread, for she is a goose. Oh, what are you reading? What are you reading? Ooh. Does it have a long title? I yearn for the answer, my dear. Okay, there we go. Oh, Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. Oh, I don't think I've read that one, but Mitcher, I think you have.
I have not actually. I should probably get around and read more Rick Riordan stuff though.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you haven't read Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters?
I literally just
Okay.
said that I have not.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I thought you read some, at least some Percy Jackson, right?
No, actually.
Oh really? Oh, I thought you did. Hmm. Well, there are definitely a lot of people that say it's good, so maybe I'll give it a try. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's get started on cleaning this up too. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Get a little more in there. There we go. But yeah, you actually did miss uh, Mitcher's dramatic reading of uh, two of Aiko's stories. He just did the first chapter of both so that people can read the rest on their own. Oh. Well, there was a lot of things going on when Percy Jackson was coming out. Just going on in the world in general. So, honestly, I swear that these years they are going by at warp speed. Oof. Part of the reason why I sound like an old lady sometimes. Because I'm kind of an old lady at heart. Hi, Jared. Yeah, yeah. It's just. Well, you know what they say time is relative. Yeah, let me see here. Get a little bit more caffeine here. Mm-hmm. Oh, you sad because you ran out of caffeine?
Oh, I don't need it anymore. I was just checking if it was empty.
Oh, fair enough. Alrighty. So yeah, there's the hat a little bit more cleaned up. Okay. Yeah, right now we're just working on getting things cleaned up. In this one, I don't know if we will be able to finish this, and that is because, uh, yeah, Daddy's shirt has plaid. And it does take a bit. The best way to do plaid is actually to focus on a grid and then focus on patterns. So you do have to think about it very much because it's not like a checkerboard pattern, but it's like if you stitch together two checkerboards, I guess. But yeah, it can get a little crazy. Oh, Jared, did you see the chicken? I finished the chicken. It's funny. Anyway, let's see. There we go. I think I got a little bit more. Yeah. Chicken is pretty funny. And of course I am going to be showing Remy because I promised I would. Yeah. Go. She is the silliest of geese. Yeah, Sarah, I don't know if you caught it earlier, but well, it wasn't earlier, but it was it was more like a while ago, but she actually streamed the Untitled Goose Game. My sister, Remy, your auntie. She puts all her VODs on YouTube. So, you'd be able to watch it if you hadn't caught it. Yeah. If you didn't caught if I could talk, my goodness, gravy. But yeah, she puts all her VODs on YouTube. I put all my VODs on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, man. It's just I think need to definitely work on my sleeping schedule, but it's not late enough for me to actually go to bed yet. So, we're fine. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it was yesterday for you. Technically it was in the wee hours of the morning for me. Time zones. They're crazy. All right. I want to work on the hair. I feel like I want to work on the hair. So I'm going to work on the hair. All right. So let's zoom in on the hair. Enhance. Okay. So we want that brown. All right. Oh yeah. You do like to do that for the void, and then I always greet you with the temporal with the temporarily appropriate response. Panda, you came back. Hi, Panda. How was Vera's stream? Is it doing good? Hmm. I wonder why it's. Oh, interesting. Okay, I think I am gonna have to. Hmm. All right. Let's open up. Uh, we are going to find Patty's mom. Because I know I have her full palette there. Because her hair is being elusive. Okay, here we go. Sorting alphabetically. Do do do. Okay. So maybe it's in documents. Some of them get saved in the documents, so I do have to. Okay, here we go. This is fine. Oh yeah, and you get to see what the cake looks like. See, this is the cake that Patty asked for, and of course she's got an extra candle for good luck. You still streaming? Oh, that's good. As long as he's keeping on, staying strong. Ah, I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, so that should have been this color. No! Hold up. There. And that's much better. Okay. So I fixed that. And now, go back to this. Okay. We'll do this brown. Go into here. We're going to watch our opacity. Yeah, kinda. I stream simultaneously, and so that way the VOD automatically uploads to YouTube. Cause mama's lazy. All right. Here we go. All right. Aw, I'm so glad you're all friends. All right. Oops. There we go. Hmm. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is how I like to do curly hair, because Patty's mama has curly hair. All right. There. There. That's much better. And now we get to do this color. We watch our opacity. Go. All right. Well, that's okay. You can draw too. What kind of things do you like to draw? Oh. Well, there's only one cure for laziness. Just do it! Don't let your dreams be memes. There we go. All right. There we go. Ah, there we go. Nice curly red hair. And of course, gonna go into here. Okay, looks like I should add a bit more of the brown over top, so that's okay. Just to kind of create a little bit more dimension. There we go. All right. No. Well, you know what? You know what? Here. Here. I fixed it. Mama fixed it. Okay. There we go. Oh, yes, yeah. Well, it's just because it still makes me laugh. So it's like, okay, it makes me laugh. It'll make other people laugh. You know, because who hasn't said something silly, right? All right. No, it really didn't. And it's just the worst time for me to have a brain fart, as I call it. Some people also call it a brain freeze. But yeah. You know what? Should drink a little bit more water. Thank you for reminding me, Jared. Hmm. There we go. Nice drink of water. Keeps everything lubricated. Aw. Well, I hope you have a good night, Panda. Bye. We'll see you next time. Okay, we're doing a little bit of blend in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back. This color, gonna go back to size 20. Add a little bit extra red. There we go. Yeah, these curls look very cute. I think they look very nice. Sonic! have been visited by the Sonic emojis. I just turn and look and I see Sonic. Ah. Alright. So yeah, there we go. That looks really good. Alright, so, let's open up the Patty redesign as well. There it is. Because, he. Oh yeah, and then that's her beloved stuffed animal, Mr. Piggy. But yeah, she has the same skin tone and hair color as her daddy, so it helps. It actually helps a lot. All right. So, we are gonna go darker on the mustache. So, here we go. Go. We're also gonna be going a little lighter. Well, not going as heavy, I should say, on the blonde. I'll likely be taking some of the base color here and bringing that into the forefront. But yeah. Mainly because a lot of blonde hair does tend to darken as people get older. So, yeah. Yeah. His hair is going to be just a little bit easier to manage just because he has straight hair. So, yeah. And then just a little bit the eyebrow there. All right. There we go. All right. Now, let's go into here, grab that nice little peach color. Because strawberry blonde is just really nice. I like strawberry blonde. Okay, we can go a little bit in here as well. And also in the beard. Well, yeah, the beard. The beard is always on the upper lip. Oh. Now, just a little bit on the mustache. There we go. And his other eyebrow is just really up there, too. Because he's got his eyebrows just way up, like, what? What do you mean you're not turning 4? That's a weird one. It's a weird one, Patty. Why wouldn't you be turning 4? Alright. Now let's get this nice and blended. Up in here, up on here. Okay. And then let's grab the base color. Go back into here. All right. Just gonna add a little bit here and here, a little here, just a smidge here. Make that a little darker, make this a little darker. Okay. Also, just, I think in general, just gotta add just a few darker hairs into this just to make his hair a little darker than Patty's. Because again, he's older. And one thing that happens to blonde hair a lot is as you get older, it darkens. Same thing with red hair. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we go back to this. Do some nice blurring. Some blending. Alright. Go over here. Actually, hold it. Let's do definitely some blending here. Alright, there we go. There we go. And then right here as well. Definitely want this nice and blended. Yeah. All right. Perfect. And then let's get this a little more trimmed. There. Look at that. That looks so good. All right. Now, with Patty, her hair is going to be definitely lighter, but we are having her a bit more backlit, so it's a bit of a challenge. Well, frontlit technically, but still. um, and then, you know what? Let me pull up Baking Memories. Actually, because the background from that will be the same as the background. There it is. Ah, good. Here we are. Okay. Whew. Okay, I didn't realize. Okay. Okay. We'll just zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. Ah. right there. Oh wait, no, this is a slightly darker spot. Ah, ah, ah. There. Unless there's a palette that I can use for the background. No, there isn't. Oh well. Oops, wrong one. Okay, just gonna go right here, right there, and there. That's better. And gonna do this texturing, which I need to remember which brush I used. I think, was it chalk or no? It wasn't grass. Maybe it was sponge. Let's see how that works. Okay. Let's try going up. There we go. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. There we are. Nice little dabbing. Dip 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 dip. Dip 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 dip. Dip 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 dip. There. Okay, and then we are going to go a little darker for back here. Just a little around the edges here. A little more back here because right here it's a little bit more shaded. There. Yeah, that looks pretty dang good. But yeah, that's the same countertop as, woo, baking memories. Look at how happy she is. I do kind of like the idea of her puppy dog ears flopping like that, but yeah, there'll be obviously adjustments made throughout just to make sure that everything looks a bit more on the consistent side. Now, let us do Patty's hair. Now, it shall be 20 and spacing, make that 10 spacing. All right. Now, let's get back to the hair. Now she's got messy little girl hair, so one thing that happens is, I mean, I have like the basic shape of her hair, but it's never consistent in anything except for length. Because her hair It's messy. Like a, like a little kid's hair. It really doesn't take long for kids to get messy hair. So there are plenty of photos of me with like a million flyaways hanging above my head. There. All right. Get that peach color in here. Because she's nice little strawberry blonde. There we go. There we go. There. And come on. A little bit of base color. And this will be more towards the back. So that. Oh, and also a little bit around the hat too. Perfect. But yeah, this is so that there's some good shading going on. So there we are. And now let's go into blurring. Blur tool to get this blended a little. There we go. There we go. Let me have some more water here. Mm-hmm. Ah, nice crisp water. Mm. Yeah. That's looking really good. All right. Now I need work on this. Now going to size 40. And we're going to do the shading on this pot. Kind of a Dutch oven type deal. So 100 opacity. We are going to go a little darker. And there we go. This. There we go. Oh, man. There we go. There we go. All right. Got some nice blending going on right here. There. And you know what? We'll have this pot kind of fill in a little, at least in some spots, and then there. Um, yeah, this is something a bit more on the ceramic side. Whee! Okay. There. That looks really good. Alright. Get that nice and blended. Right here, nice and blended. Get that blended too. Right here too. Alright. So much blending that needs doing. Um, alright. Hmm. There we go. Just want the barest hint right there. And then we'll, yeah, that going. There we go. Mm-hmm. Alright, and then alright. There. That looks pretty dang good. Put that there. There. That's better. And then also, I'm gonna go back here and we're gonna do something like this just to give it a dull shine. There we go. And gonna make sure this is nice and there. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty dang good. All right. Hmm. What do you think so far?
I mean, it looks like pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. All right. Now I am gonna have to go for another minute. I will be right back. Um, do you know of anything that you might like to talk about, Mitch?
Not really, no.
So not really in a talkative or commentative mood?
Nope, not
Nope,
really.
not really.
Wow. All right then. We'll just take a short few minute break then. Uh, we'll be back soon. So here we go. Get that there. Okay, let's see here. Getting back. There we are. Okie dokie. We're back. Let's see here. Yeah, might not be able to finish the plaid on stream, but that's okay. I think it's mainly because this guy took a little longer to finish than expected. Let's see here. Um, let's work on the shading on that too. But first, oh, we could just do that right now. First, gonna do a layer right here. Okay, so let's go here and go here, and yeah, let's go a bit bigger. There we are. Oh, it would probably help if I actually did darken the color a bit. There we go. Yeah, much better. There we go. Some nice perspective. There. And do a little blurring. Oh. Oh. So your big brother is streaming with your big sister? Oh, well that's a lot of fun. What are they doing? Oh, Pal World? A lot of people really like that game. Really ought to consider getting myself a copy. Who knows, maybe I can even convince my grandpapotamus of a husband to play with me. There. There we go. Yeah, I think we will. Part of the thing is that he never really got into uh, Pokemon to begin with, really. I mean, he likes some of the things, right? Pokemon's not really your bag?
What do you say?
My goodness, he's zoned out.
Of course I'm zoning out. I'm focusing on other things.
Well, anyway, why did I grab that can? This one's the one that actually has something. Um, but yeah, Sarah was suggesting that we'd probably have fun with Pal World, but you didn't really have a whole lot of fun with Pokemon, right? You weren't really into it that much?
I wasn't really into the whole like thing when I was growing up. I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there is building. You could build your own fort.
True.
Yeah. There's engineering and all that. So yeah, maybe we could work on that together. That could be a lot of fun. I could definitely uh, establish my Witch of the Woods persona. And you could be the potion seller. for when people are going into battle and needing your strongest of potions. But yeah, you can get into the building part, or you might enjoy the enslaved. I mean, taming the pals. You know, the taming. We're taming them. Very distinct difference. Very distinct. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go into here. Fix this up a little. Just a little. Just a little. There we go. There. That's better. And there we go. Ah, much better. Alrighty. Now, yeah, that's everybody's hair done. So all that's really left is doing some patchwork on the skin, which, yeah, I'm just gonna do that now while it's bothering me. Easy fix. Boop. There. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yeah, sometimes that happens where you just kind of don't feel like, where you kind of want to spend time with some people, but not with everybody. I kind of get that. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something with the paper too. So yeah, I'm thinking I am kind of running a little bit out of steam right now. This does seem like a pretty good place to start. Well, to stop. So we're gonna save. There we go. Always make sure to save your work. Yeah, FOMO is kind of annoying, but you know, sometimes you are just gonna have to miss out on stuff. Well, now I think has come to the time where we go to raid someone. Yes. So, let us see who we can raid right now. And, okay, we do have Vera. Vera is still active. And there is also Hazra. Who, and I do believe that is my darling daughter's older brother. Uh, let's see. And Maraman is also on. So, oof, this just really tough choices. What do you think, Mitch?
Raid Vera.
Okay. We're gonna raid Vera. Alright. So, okay, normally. Oh, that is true. We didn't get to raid Zim before. It might be funny to raid him. Especially since they've only been on for a little over half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. So, the message that I do for raids for right now is, "Heyo, we're raiding you, and you can put in as many emotes as you want. I just don't have affiliate yet, so I don't have custom emotes, unfortunately. Yeah. So yeah, I like to keep it short, sweet, to the point. All right, so let's start this raid. And yep, I want to thank everyone so much for coming by, and thank you, Mitch, for helping me with the stream, reading the stories. You had so much fun reading those stories. I could really feel the joy reading off of you, radiating from you. You enjoyed them.
Sure. Sure, let's go with that.
He's a little tired right now, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, we're gonna. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Um. So yeah. Yeah, no trouble at all. We'll be streaming again a couple more times this week. Uh, and we'll see you hopefully in the next one. All right. All right. Bye.